Hi there. I'm here with the cello and I'm playing Symphony audition music. And I'm going to start with a C major scale. Okay, a C major scale has F natural and C natural in it. So I'm going to be playing all F naturals and C naturals. The reason why I know this is because when I look in my key signature right here, I don't see anything. See, down here, I can see a sharp, or here, I see a sharp. Here, there is nothing. Okay, that tells me F natural and C natural. That's a little bit tricky. My first note is a C. It's a C natural, but it's on the G string. And we've always been playing C natural on the G string. We just didn't really talk about it at all. So you almost don't have to think about it. It's just a C. So I'm going to go ahead and play that. And yes, it jumps around a little bit at the end for the arpeggio, but I think you can get that figured out if you practice it a couple of times. My next one is a G scale, and I start on G. I have one sharp, F sharp, so that means I need C natural. But right away, G, A, B, B is just third finger on the G string, and C natural is just fourth finger on the G string. So really, it's just on the tapes. D, E, F sharp, and G. Those are all tape notes. So this entire scale is going to be right on my tapes, which I will play for you right now. The next part is the rhythm, and there are 4 beats in a measure. So every time I get to a whole rest, I need to make sure that I count to 4. Do not guess. You'll probably come in wrong. Here I'm going to use my metronome set at 60. And 1, 2, 3, 4. The next one is the first song. And so let's go through a couple of things here. First of all, I noticed that my song is in the key of, it has one sharp. It's in the key of G, so F sharps. That tells me that I need to play C naturals throughout the whole thing, okay? All right, so I'm going to scan my music for a C, and I don't see one. And I don't see any C's at all, except right here. There's my first C. This is a C natural. So what I did was I marked my music because it's pretty deep into the song and I don't want to accidentally forget after playing so many F sharps with my third finger. So I just marked it with a 2. The next thing I noticed is I have some slurs. Okay, so I'm just going to be ready for those. Another thing I noticed was my dynamics. So I circled my P because it's piano. I don't want to forget it. And also the forte, I just made it bigger. That you can do either one, but you should mark something on there so that you don't forget that. Okay. And the very last thing is that it ends with an accent. And remember, an accent is to punch the note. You want to make it louder than everything else. So I'm going to go ahead and play that. And starting softly, I'm going to go up bow towards the frog. Okay, and then my last song that I'm playing, I'm going to look at that and I see that I have C. Well, what does that mean? Up here, I have 4/4 time. And up here, I have 4/4 time signature. 4/4. There's always 4 beats in a measure. That's really common. And what they've decided is that it's so common that they're going to just call it common time. And then they're going to just put a C there instead of 4/4. They can do that sometimes if they feel like it. Sometimes they write 4/4, sometimes they write C. Personally, I think it's a little bit annoying. It makes it more confusing, but that's what they've decided. And so we're going to go with it. So 4 beats in a measure. Okay, no, easy enough. Here I have nothing in my key signature. That means F natural and C natural. I don't have any sharps. There's no sharps telling me to play F sharp. I can't. So I'm going to scan and boom, I see a C natural right away and I see an F natural. They are all over the place. So all 2s. Okay. I have dynamics, forte, and piano. And I also have some slurs. And it ends staccato, a short note at the very end. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and play through this one. Okay. I'm just going to say one more thing. Measures 2 and 3 are tricky rhythm wise, so you might want to practice clapping through them. If I start on measure 2, I would go 1, 2, te, 3, te, 4. 1, te, 2, te, 3, te, 4, 1, like that. And then that helps me make sure that I do exactly the right rhythm. Okay. Thanks for listening.